Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between two people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheets. The conversation will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation. I just had a great brainstorming session with Sandy. Not only did we figure out a solution, we did it in less than an hour.
She's always brimming with new ideas.
I'm surprised she hasn't received a promotion yet. Everyone here loves her, and she never misses a deadline.
You know how nepotism plays a role in this company. You'll only move up the ladder if you're the big boss's relative.
Number 41. What does the man say about Sandy? Number 42. What did the woman just finish doing with Sandy? Number 43. According to the man, what must be true to be promoted? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
What was Sarah doing in that meeting? You know who she was sitting next to? Sarah was right next to the head of the company, and she went off and said the whole project was a waste of our time.
I know. I talked to her after the meeting. She's going to have to learn how to keep her thoughts to herself.
Our group has spent months on this project, and now our funding might get cut. I can't believe what a mess she's made.
It's nothing that can't be fixed.
Number 44. What mistake did Sarah make? Number 45. What does the woman say Sarah needs to learn? Number 46. What does the man say was the result of Sarah's comments? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation. I heard you weren't happy with how the bank manager treated us yesterday afternoon. Why don't you put in a complaint?
No, thanks. We would run into trouble if I did that. You know that we do a lot of work with the bank, and I'd hate to have a small problem ruin our relationship.
Dan, she hasn't been able to fix the account for over 3 months. If writing a complaint will help fix the problem, it's worth it.
If it's so worth it, why don't you do it?
Number 47. What does the woman want the man to do? Number 48. Why does the man not want to take the woman's suggestion? Number 49. What does the man suggest the woman do? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Jack, who dressed you this morning? Those pants, well, they're hideous.
Are you kidding me? I love this outfit. These pants were 50% off at the mall. I just love them. They have all of my favorite patterns rolled up into one.
That's exactly my point. Why don't you let me handle the shopping next time? I'll make sure your clothes aren't more suited for clowns.
Oh, come on. They're not that bad. Besides that, if I let you shop for me, you'd only max out our cards.
Number 50. How does a woman describe the man's pants? Number 51. What does the man say about his pants? Number 52. Why doesn't the man want the woman to handle the shopping? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation. I don't like what I'm hearing. What makes you think we can't weather out this storm? We've seen harder times. Missing the client's deadline by 1 day is only a bump in the road.
Do you know why the deadline was missed? We lost 3 key people to our competitor last month.
I know. Well, we've got a lot of good new prospects. Now, we've apologized to the client, and they weren't upset about us missing the date. I don't think this project is as much of a rush as we originally thought.
True, we have the time, but I don't have enough energy to train your prospects. They might have graduated from good schools, but they lack much needed experience.
Number 53. What does the woman think about the man's doubts? Number 54. What does the man say they've lost? Number 55. What does a woman say they have? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
You would think replacing the hard drive on the computer would be simple. My new assistant just can't get it. I'm through with trying to explain this to her.
It would help if you could avoid all the technical jargon. You know, she isn't an engineer by trade. She is your assistant. She's a secretary. You hired her to get you coffee and keep your schedule.
Yes, but this is something she needs to know how to do. And I'm using the simplest way to explain that I can.
Well, apparently it's not helping her in the least. Can't you ask Danny to show her what to do? He's good at explaining things.
Number 56. What is the man trying to do? Number 57. What problem does his assistant have? Number 58. What does the man say he will not continue to do? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation. Listen, all I want is what you promised me at the time of purchase.
I didn't promise unlimited repairs, Ms. Holden. I told you that you had unlimited use of our technical service hotline. This is all spelled out in your warranty. I included a copy in the envelope.
Right, the warranty. It says it is under warranty for a year.
What you're asking for is not covered by the warranty. Only issues due to manufacturing errors are covered. You're talking about a problem that is a result from dropping it into a vat of chemicals at your factory.
Number 59. What does Miss Holden want? Number 60. What does the man say about the warranty? Number 61. What would be covered under Ms. Holden's warranty? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
I have here Dan Ryder's proposal for his next novel. We have to publish this.
I've seen it, but I'm going to vote to turn it down at today's meeting. Dan is known for books in the mystery genre. What he's given us is a romance novel.
Yes, but his readers flock to his book signings. They'll buy anything that carries the Dan Ryder name. I'm voting yes. His book is destined to be a blockbuster.
I'm sorry, I'm not changing my mind. He's expanding his horizons, but I'm only interested in publishing his mystery novels.
Number 62. Who is Dan Ryder? Number 63. What is true about both the man and the woman? Number 64. What is a man's final decision on this matter? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation. Good work on today's brainstorming session. I think you're really onto something with this idea.
Well, it just occurred to me the company should take a different track. We've been selling the same line of pens for years. It's time that we branch out and take a few risks.
And the executives agree. You provided sound evidence, and we trust you to make this new product line work.
Thanks. I'm excited to be starting something new here. I hope the project is as successful as I projected it to be.
Number 65. What does the woman think about the man's idea? Number 66. What does the man say gave him the idea? Number 67. What is the man's idea? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
Are you kidding? That price is outrageous. You said you were coming to our meeting prepared to sell. The price you give sounds like you don't want to give up ownership.
The price is high, but not unreasonable. Not when you consider the condition the coin is in.
I've seen the same piece going for half as much at other places.
Well, I suggest you go there then. You've seen my collection and heard my prices. I'll be here if you wish to reconsider.
Number 68. Which of the following items is most similar to the one being discussed? Number 69. What does the woman think about the price of the item? Number 70. What does the man suggest the woman do?